Hello LEGO YouTubers and YouTube watchers, welcome back to the LEGO King channel. Today I have a custom MOC for you that I made. This is the... I didn't really have time to call it something. It's kind of like a lake with a rundown castle with a little bit of a blacksmith camp out. But I'm just going to go through the little things and show you how I made stuff in like kind of a vlog style, so the camera might be a little wobbly, but I hope you guys enjoy this MOC review. So starting off, we have the front here. Those are some nice pieces I used for there. They're kind of like the normal leaf pieces. A lot of the time they break off, like that one right there with only two. I also put a bush right there, and this is all on a tan base plate if you didn't notice. Up top here, I put mama bird with some baby birds. Those are some stud shooter triggers. I thought those kind of looked like baby birds, so I put those in. I also built this tree with one of those pieces on top of a crate. I don't know what that piece is called, but it looks kind of like a hole for like a squirrel or something. And then I also put this vine piece for more detail. I also made this tree. It's kind of like a bamboo-ish kind of more, but it's like an apple tree I made it. And I think it's pretty nice. I like how I put the apples there too. Also down at the roots I made some. And also here is the camp out for, well, part of the camp out for the blacksmith. If you can see here, it's a wind up. So it twists the fish itself on a fire piece. And then looking over here, there's a sword and a log that I made. It's kind of like a barrel with just a round, I guess you'd call it 2x2, 2x4 maybe, I don't know. But looking at this, here's the old castle. Let me switch this angle around for you so you can see it more. So right here, this old castle. I put, as you can see, these bricks right here. I put them on like that, so it kind of gave it like a nice look. I'll show you how I connected that in a minute. There's also that drawbridge right there, drawbridge, and there is a rack for his weapons that fell off. They're on the ground, not on purposely. I also made this nice gray tree right here. Yeah, I made that. So I wanted it to stand out and be taller. So I guess you can call this like half fall, half spring or something. So I'm just going to go with fall, because there is a red leaf right there. But moving on, there's a dead tree right here. And there's a pine tree, a small one, and a carrot, and also a dead tree. And moving on, I'll show you that castle in a minute on a more better view. Looking at this, you can see that this is the river. That's the river up top, and then it leads to a waterfall, which I'll show you in a minute. I used some big ugly rock pieces since I didn't have that many other pieces, so it does look a little weird from the back, but hey. There's an owl right here that I put on top of this tree. Funny enough, they do fit on top of, oh, there goes baby bird. They do fit on top of these kind of pine tree pieces, which is nice. But putting that back on. Looking around the other side of the MOC, there's a little tree right here with a red piece. And there's a little bit like of moss and like a plant right here. And there are some soldiers here, so let me flip the angle again. This will only take a minute. Sorry guys, but there you go. There are some soldiers right here. I just took them from the older classic knights. I think it's Lego Kingdom theme. I also made some mushrooms right here, so that's nice. And I also made a kind of plant with that dinosaur tail from the minifigure series, so that's nice. And if you're wondering, I did use that technique where people just put different, a lot of people just put studs of different, like see-through, and then like a blue see-through, and then a like darker blue see-through. So that's what I did. And it kind of looks like dead fish, but they just fell over, and I put those in there. I'll show you a closer image in a minute. But on the back of here, you're probably wondering why there's spiderweb gates. Well, they're not spiderweb gates. This is the back of the castle, and since I didn't really want you to see the inside, I made spiderwebs, so it kind of like walking in this way, which I'll show you in a minute. Walking in this way, right here, that would show that there are spider webs here and that there's a spider on that web. Also on the other side of this tree, there is that mama bird on the other side, and there is a light green berry up here. And that's just another look at the other side of that dead tree. And this is another part of the blacksmith place. He has a book right there with some ink splotches. He has a chain right there. He also has this axe that he's working on, if you can see that, with an amber bar. No, it's not an amber. I'm sorry. I forget what it's called. You guys are probably going to comment down below, so do that, please. I also use this wheel right here with a plain thing to make that tree look more real. And I also use some Atlantis flippers on the tree to give it some more detail, and another vine piece I used there. There's another look at that tent right there. Let me take that out and show you what that is. So it's really simple build. It's a really simple build. Look, it just broke in my hands. It's just black minifigure plates with black minifigure plates with tan 2x8s. I don't know. I really don't know the piece things. But yeah, just black minifigure plates stacked on top of each other, and then 2 red hinge pieces. So yeah. And this is an upside down slider plate, so if you're wondering. So looking around, you can see I used some dark brown pieces right there, and I also used kind of a sand green piece for like maybe like a shrub or something. And if you can see right there, there's a tan backpack along with another one over there, which I showed you before, with some gold in it. And there is some more rock. Here is that better angle I was talking about. As you can see, there is the drawbridge that is reversed, and there is some dark brown and normal brown, reddish brown, and the old kind of brown, I mean. And also right here there are some handcuffs with minifigure arms that I thought would be a cool touch. So let me kind of show you how that was made. So there are some minifigure arms connected with handcuffs, which surprisingly actually connect. And there are some small wrenches, I think. Those are what they're called, I think. Or something. Minifigure clips. I don't know. And I connected those to the arms, and then connected the handcuffs to the hinges, and then the other ones aren't even connected at all. And over here that I was showing you, that's just connected by using that bar piece on the cross axle hole or something like that. And yeah, so that just represents an old castle. And this is the front of the soldiers that I was talking about. So they're coming in. They want to ask the blacksmith a few questions. Now, if you're wondering, yes, I did move out a couple of things just to show that for more space to show you things. Let me move this tent out. Show you that. So that's what the water looks like. There's just some blue plates underneath that, and then there is some transparent pieces that I was talking about earlier. Right here I added a more extension to the waterfall, and I used some hinge pieces right there. Also right here there's some vines and plants and cattails around there. that you see at ponds, and also a rose right here. And that, I just made that look more better by layering different color of tan and brown pieces with gray pieces, like dark gray pieces to make rocks. And these I represent as moss for that, and moss right here. But that's basically it. I mean, he has this brown chain right here and dark brown pieces on top of there. And it also has this tree, which I already talked about. I was thinking about putting a beehive here, but that'd be kind of overwhelming. But overall, I think I built this in like maybe, I don't know, 3 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know. But it doesn't matter about the time right now. It just matters how it looks, so. So, altogether, I think it looks pretty good. Comment down below what your favorite part of this was. Or comment if you didn't like it. Or comment if you liked it. Right here, there are some wood and a backpack. And a dead tree, which I might have shown you. I think I did. But, yeah, so comment down below if you liked this. I'm sorry, I said it already again. And please subscribe down below. And also, don't forget to smash that like button. And I will see you next time on the LEGO King channel. Bye.